Ukraine mayor executed by Russian troops alongside husband and son and dumped in shallow grave. A village mayor in Ukraine was kidnapped, executed and dumped in a forest pit along with her husband and son, reports claim. Neighbours said Russian troops occupying Motyzhyn, 30 miles west of Kyiv, tried to win the support of local officials and butchered them when they refused to collaborate. The mayor of Motyzhyn was among 4 bodies uncovered in a pit at a forest west of Kyiv. Credit, AP. Motyzhyn mayor Olga Sukhenko was killed along with her husband Igor and son Alexander. A policeman examines the body of Gennady Merkansky, 44, who was killed by Russians and dumped in a well in Motyzhyn. Credit, AP. The horrors emerged after Putin's forces retreated from the Kyiv region back towards Belarus. The mayor Olga Sukhenko, her husband Igor and son Alexander were reportedly kidnapped on March 23. Their fate was unknown until their bodies were found on Saturday in a shallow grave behind houses that Russian soldiers had used as makeshift barracks. A 4th body was also found but has not yet been identified. Elsewhere in the village, another victim was allegedly shot by Russians and dumped down a well. It came as reports emerged of Putin's butchers executing tied-up civilians and leaving bodies strewn on the street in Bucha, near Kyiv. The retreating forces are also said to have booby-trapped corpses and mined homes. There have also been claims that Kremlin soldiers raped women and mutilated children. Ukrainian officials say 410 people have been found dead in towns near Kyiv so far. At least 300 were killed in Bucha alone, and 57 were discovered in one mass grave there. Bucha's mayor Anatoly Fedoruk said all these people were shot, adding 280 other bodies had been buried in mass graves elsewhere in the town. Boxing legend Vladimir Klitschko posted a Twitter video from Bucha that he said showed civilians shot in the head with their hands tied behind their back. In nearby Irpin, one report claimed Russian kill squads shot women and girls and then drove over them in tanks. And emergency services said more than 1,500 explosives had been found in one day in the recently liberated village of Dmitrivka. Houses are mined, equipment is mined, even the bodies of dead people. The elimination of the whole nation and the people. Moscow says no residents were hurt by Russian forces and accused Kyiv of staging the horrific scenes in Bucha for Western media. Boris Johnson warned the sickening images are evidence that Russia is committing war crimes in Ukraine. The UK has been at the forefront of supporting the International Criminal Court's investigation into atrocities committed in Ukraine. The International Criminal Court in The Hague has already opened a probe into possible war crimes committed in Ukraine. Human Rights Watch also said it had documented cases of Russian troops committing possible war crimes against civilians in occupied areas of Chernihiv, Kharkiv, and Kyiv, including rape and summary execution. It comes as Ukraine said it had regained control of the Kyiv region, with Russian troops retreating from around the capital and the city of Chernihiv near the Belarus border. On Saturday, defense forces said they had taken back more than 30 towns and villages around Kyiv, claiming complete control of the capital region for the first time since Russia launched its invasion on February 24. The whole Kyiv region is liberated from the invader, Ukrainian Deputy Defense Minister Hanna Maliar wrote on Facebook. Grieving villagers after Russian soldiers retreated from Motyzhyn. Credit, AP.